Yeah, so this is our first live, and we want to test and see if we will be coming live or not. Let me see if my people, you are asleep. When I get how many people? Like, let's say 5, I'll be good to go. 5 to 10, I will be good to go. And remember this one, we are talking about green card application, which is coming to an end today. Thank you. Mambo iko poa kabisa. Faisal Sebandeke, hebu niambie uko upande gani? You are the first live member here. You deserve a trophy. Thank you. We are trying to do our live coverage so that we can see if this is something we'll be doing once and in another day. So welcome everybody. Tell me where you are watching from. This is Jenga Diaspora Media, and this is the youngest channel in town. And of course, today is the last day for the green card application. So green card application expires today or ends today. So if you've not applied, you have 30 minutes to go. You have 30 minutes to go to do application for green card application. After this, we meet again in 2025. After 1 year, that's when green card application will be happening again. So if you've not applied, you need to go rush and apply. So continue joining this live session. We want to see what was your experience during application. Was it tough? Was it hard? Have you ever applied for green card again? Or was it your first time? Was it your second time? Welcome. I see we are now at number 2. When I get 5 people, we will be good to go. This is our first live coverage that we have ever had since we started this channel. And remember, this is the youngest channel in town. So let me try to share this live. Yes, I can see Billy Graham Musonye. Hello too. Where are you tuning in from? I hope I'm back. I was trying to share these onto Facebook just for a moment. I want to share it again and many thanks, Billy Graham from Vika, and I hope you've applied for green card. Thank you. We are now at 3 people. We get 5 people, we continue. So if you have any question as we wait for more people to join this live, tell me how is the sound, or I can connect with the other gadget that I'm having here and see if the sound is clear. Tell me your experience during application. How was application? And tell me if we are visible live. Also tell me which language you understand more. We can do Swahili, we can do English. Tell me if we are visible live. Also tell me which language you understand more. We can do Swahili, we can do English. I've tried to view in my other gadget and I see Everything is clear here. This is our first live since this channel began a few months ago. And thank you. Okay, there is some sound problem here. Let me switch off the other gadget. Yeah, I see we are good. Tell me, what was your experience during this application? How many times have you applied for green card in your lifetime? Did you share this information with your friends and family members? Thank you so much, Billy Graham. You say it's so loud and clear. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. The sound is loud and clear. So we are remaining with them. Right now it's around 22 minutes to the closure or to the end of green card application. This is 2026, and we've been here for the whole month trying to educate and try to see if we can have many people applying so that we can increase the chances of winning. You know, when many people apply for green card, that's when many people get to be selected. If you have any question down here, just put it down here so that we can be able to answer and see how things are going. So this year something strange happened. It has never happened in any other application because we were to end this application on Tuesday, but they decided to push this application to end on today, 7th. I don't know why it happened like that. It has never happened like that. Like they have added 2 more days, and this is something good for those who maybe were not prepared to apply for this green card application. So many things are happening because yesterday or the day before yesterday we had USA elections, and we now have a new boss in the United States. Many people maybe were not expecting this to happen, but I knew, and I had done a video there, that anything can happen. The person you're expecting to come into power won't come, and then the other person comes. So Donald Trump is the new president of the United States. That is the 47th, the president of the United States. He was also the president, 45th president of the United States, and now he's back again. Welcome, Aaron's Sling Media. Oh, you're saying hello Jenga, hebu tuambie about case numbers. Okay, I think well, you know about case numbers. Maybe you are a winner or you've been there, you've heard about case number. So I want to come to your question right now. So welcome everybody. Everybody welcome. I had somebody, this is Aaron Sling. I had someone say the increase winning chances. Yeah, we're going to tackle that. That's a very good question. So I was saying that we are having a new president of the United States, and he had a lot of issues with the migration. So we are waiting to see what will happen. So let me answer your question first, Aaron's Sing Media, about the case number. So what's the case number? Once this green card we are applying this year, or that is ending today, the results will be out in May. And if you happen to win, you will be assigned a special number. That is the case number. Now, what's a case number? A case number is the number that you will be using to open a form called DS260. DS260 is another form that you will have to fill it after you have won. Are we together up there? So case numbers, they run from case number 1 up to sometimes 100,000. And remember, there are only 55,000 people that are required during this application. So what they do, they assign each and every person a case number according to their regions. And regions here, I mean, we have Africa, Asia, North America. So they assign them according to that. So there are people who get low case number. They are what we call low case number and high case number. So if you get a case number from, let's say, case number 1 up to around 20,000, that is termed as a low case number. But if you are 55,000 case number and below, that one shows that you will be able to get into the interviewing slot, or you will get a second notification letter once you apply and win green card. But it is not a guarantee. When you win green card, they will tell you you've won green card. They give you so many things down there, but they will tell you that winning green card does not guarantee that you will get a visa, because the number of people selected is more than the number of visas available. So the number of people selected is more than 55,000 people. So there is what we call low case number and high case number. So if you are low case number, it means that you will get an interview slot early as compared to a high case number. It's like, let's say, for example, you are feeding people. You are feeding a particular number of people and you have arranged them from number 1, 2, 3 up to 10. So this means you will go according to that number, and the person who is at number 10 will eat that food last. So if that food got finished in between here, then that person at number 10 won't be able to eat that food. That is exactly what it means. If all cases, or maybe you are interviewing where you have written that you'll get interviewed, also determines on how case numbers will be running. So if you are a low case number, you have got high chances of getting interviewed and finally getting a visa. So that's all what it means about case number. But there is one thing that we did during our day. If you find yourself that you are having a high case number after selection, what you need to do, immediately you get selected, fill that form called DS260 very fast. So welcome everybody. I see we are at 5 people now, and I was waiting for 5 people so that we can continue. So Aaron's Sling Media, I hope I have answered your question. So that's all about case number. This is a number that you are assigned after winning green card, which will help you to be able to access another form called DS260. And this form called DS260 is being filled after you have won green card. So that's when you are being assigned a case number. Many thanks, everybody. This is our first live session. Can you tell me, are we loud and clear? Are we visible? Ask any question that you're having. We are about to end green card application 2026. So we are remaining with like how many minutes? Less than, we have like 14 minutes remaining for the end of green card application. So just one moment, I want to disrupt this live session for a moment so that I can share these also. We are back again. So I want to copy this link. Let me share it across those guys who are still awake. They can come and join. So tell us about your experience. How was your experience cyber? And how was it? How was the application like? Was it something that you struggled with. Yeah, and if you've not subscribed into this channel, make sure you are subscribing. Make sure you're subscribing. This is the newest channel in town, so we make this channel grow, because when this channel grows, we are all moving to the same level. So tell me, where are you watching from? Where are you tuning in from? We are remaining with less than 10 minutes, or rather 12 minutes, for the closure of Green Card application 2026. Remember, when this Green Card is like closed today, you will have to apply again next year in the month of October. We will be back here with the same message for the application. You know, this is something that happens every year in the month of October to November. So if you have not applied for this green card, you won't be able to do so again until next year. So we are hoping and we are praying that for us who have been able to apply this green card, we will be able to get this chance to come live and work in America. I see Evan Sling again, you say natoka Kenya, I applied for the first time. Yeah, many people win during the first attempt, but many people also apply several times. I particularly applied for like 2 years, or rather 3 years, before getting it. So keep those hopes alive. And I see somebody known as Muyanja Media. Welcome. And you're asking, just from submitting mine using tricks of last day. Yeah, this was a statistics I did, or a statistic I did during our year 2022 winners. We did a statistics and say, hey guys, let's see which day did you apply. And we found that those people who applied, especially the last day, were more than any other day. But that one does not mean that if you apply during the first day or the second day or the midday, you won't be able to win. No, every day is a winning day. It was just a statistic, or rather a trick. You know, it's like another formula. We all did mathematics in school, so we had different formula, but we all arriving at the same answer. So that was just a statistic, but it doesn't mean that if you applied the first day or the second day, you will not win. So Muyanja, I wish you all the best, and I know you will win. Kelvin Juguna, it was smooth. I thank God. Kelvin from Nyandarua, Kenya. Many thanks, Kelvin, and thank you for joining this live session. This is Jenga Diaspora Media. I wish you all the best during this application, and I hope come May you will be among the people who will be selected and among the people who will be winners. So in Kenya right now, it's 7:52. Here in America, it's 11:52. So it's 8 minutes to the midday. Green card application is ending in 8 minutes time. So for those who've not applied, so please make sure you've applied right now, because you've got 8 minutes remaining. But I know everybody here has applied. At least last minute people will apply. So many thanks, Kelvin, and thank you also for tuning in. Thank you. I see we've got our first guy in this live session, Billy Graham Musonye. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope you've also applied for the Green Card 2026. So we are ending Green Card 2026 in a few minutes to come. Do you have any question that you want us to answer? How was the experience? Did you apply by yourself or you applied it in the cyber? Tell me, I want to know. Personally, I applied by myself using my cell phone at the comfort of my bed. I didn't go to apply in the cyber. I didn't send it to someone to apply to me, but I did it personally while at Doha, Qatar. So it's a very smooth process. The only thing you needed to have is your photo. If you have your photo, passport photo, you have it with you, then that's all. My aim was to reach my friends like you and also my village people from Munyaka. I don't see them here. I come from Kitale, a village called Munyaka, Trans Nzoia County, Cherangani constituency. Which ward? Makutano ward or Sinyerere? I think I'm from Sinyerere ward. Muyanje Media, you say, why is it that I see many Kenyans win DV compared to Uganda? This is the answer to your question. This means that many Kenyans apply green card more than Ugandans and Tanzanians. Like in East Africa or in Africa, I think Kenya is the one having like the highest number of applicants. So if there are many people applying for green card in a country, for example, let's say 1 million people applied in Kenya and 500,000 applied in Uganda. So this means that there will be more winners selected from Kenya because Kenya had many people applying. You know, it's like you're doing a raffle and you have a green paper and yellow paper in there. So maybe green papers are, let's say 20 and yellow paper are like 5. So there is a possibility that all these 5 will be selected, or rather you will be able to pick the 5, but you will only have 5 and there you have 20 and maybe you'll be able to pick 15 and 5 you won't be able to pick them. So the more the number of people applying in a country, the more people are selected during selection, which will happen next year in the month of May. Bill Graham Musonye, our first guy in this live session. I went to cyber, took a photo from a cyber and applied it myself. Yeah, that's very nice. I like that. I like people who believe in themselves, because you're giving out your personal information, and you see there is nothing you're going to pay for that application. For now, if I want to apply for a family of 5, like let's say my family is a family of 5, I can do it with my phone. In less than 20 minutes, I will have done everything and I'll have applied for it. So I like people who like doing things by themselves. And you are a real American, because here in America, you will be doing things by yourself. There will be nobody to do it for you. It's you who will be doing it for you and by yourself. Caroline Gugi, and I think you are the first lady in this live session, this Jenga Diaspora Media. Unless maybe there was somebody else behind there, but I can see Caroline. Welcome. And this is Jenga Diaspora Media. Hope you've subscribed in there and hope you've already applied for your green card. What's your question? Nili applyiwa na mse ako Alaska. Iko hope. Let me answer that question by saying this. Whether you apply from Kenya, whether you apply from Qatar, whether you apply from Saudi Arabia, or whether you send somebody to apply for you here in America, if it is your winning time, I'm telling you, you will win it, despite what. But for those who have joined late, we were talking about there was something we were talking on top there, and we were like saying, when is the best time to apply? Every time, every day, every date is the best day to apply, is the best date to apply. You will win whether whichever date you applied green card. But to increase maybe your winning chances, if this day you apply this year and you didn't get it, you change the date, you try to trick it. But every day is a winning day. So back to Caroline question. There are very many people who have been asking me, can you apply this green card for us? Because you are already in the United States, and maybe if you apply from there, we might win. I did so for like a few family members, and I want to see if it's really true. If somebody applies from America, if I apply from America, there are many chances of like winning. I will know. That is a statistic that I did this year. I've never applied for any. Last year I didn't apply for anybody from here, but I did this year just to do a statistics and see if I apply from Kenya, are there like chances of winning? So Caroline Ngugi, you are on the right track. I have a friend of mine from here who have applied, and 2 guys have come for 2023, and she applied from here. So that's another trick, but it doesn't mean that when you apply from wherever you are, you won't be able like to get it. You will get it. If it's your day, it's your day. Kelvin Juguna, applied it myself after getting a passport photo in Thika on my way from work. Yeah, my brother stays there in Thika, a place called Wetaithie. Also, I have got several of my uncle who are in Thika. So I know also a friend who took a photo from Thika. We were together in DV 2022, and she is right here in the United States, in a state called, I don't think it's Missouri. So thank you, Kevin Juguna. All the best. And I wish that come May, we will be able to apply. So application now for DV 2026, colors. We are now done with the application for DV 2026. Let me check if I can try to apply right now. It's 1 minute past the deadline of application. So let me try to assess and see if I will be able like to access that link again. And if you've not applied, then that's all. Until next year in the month of October, that's when we will be doing other application. Let me try to see if I can find that link with me here and like try to assess the link. Let me try to assess the link and see if I'll be able to see it. Okay. I think it can't go through if you try to apply now, or somebody you can try to access that link, because the link is in my phone that I'm using to record, and I'm not able like to see it from here. Am I even live? Yeah. So the application time is over, the application date is over. Let's wait and see. Caroline Ngugi, I tap into your grace with the DV from your mouth to God's ear. Amen. May God locate you. May you be among the people who will be selected come next year, May. Sorry, I beg your pardon. So that's all about green card application. It's a very smooth process. You don't have like to bother yourself or like ask for people to apply for you. No, it is something that you can do for you as long as you have got a picture, a good passport photo, and this passport photo must be 6 months and below. So come next year in the month of May, whether you will, when you will get your results, if you will be selected, well and good. If you won't be selected and you doubted your photo, go take it by then, because application will be for 2027 will be near. It will be like a few months to come to October. So you go and take that passport photo and keep it with you, keep it in your gallery, keep it in your email, save that photo, because that's the only thing you needed during application. You did not require your your form 4 certificate. You did not require like what do you say, a good conduct. You didn't require all these things. So these are things that you will need them after you win. Many thanks for those who are joining. Thank you for choosing Jenga Diaspora Media. This is our very first live session, and the very first guy who joined this live session was Billy Graham Musonye. And I think Caroline Gugi was the second lady. So you are the first lady, our first lady, and Billy Graham. You are our president. You are our Donald Trump in this channel. So this is a young channel. I actually didn't want to. Somebody is calling here. You know, here in America, there are so many people who will call you. They don't have your number, so those are scammers. So another guy is calling here, and I hope we are back again. So I wanted to say many thanks all. This is the youngest channel in town. You can make it grow or you can finish it up. You know, it's up to you. But I was saying, I wanted to reach even the person who is in my village, the remote village. My village is called Monyaka, located in Kitale, Trans Nzoia County, Cherangani constituency, Sinyerere ward. Yes. Yeah, you are our first lady, Caroline. Yeah, you're first lady in this channel, like live channel, live session. You came here first with the person called Billy Graham Musonye. Faisal Sebadeke, mambo vipi? Mambo poa kabisa, mambo sawa kabisa. And I think also Faisal, you are also among the first people in this channel for the live session, that is. So I was trying to say that I would have decided even not to bother myself getting into this YouTube. I opened this YouTube in 2014 while I was working in a church in Eldoret. And that's where my blessings began from. I was working in a church and I opened this channel in 2014 because I wanted to post like gospel stuff, good things over there. But with no time, I shifted from Eldoret to Doha, Qatar. And in Doha, Qatar, I didn't have time to do this because one of the challenges in the Gulf countries is that you don't have any time to do anything because you are limited to doing many things there. So I was not able to do even a single video in Doha, Qatar. But I knew something in me was telling me I need like to update my people. I need to update my viewers. I need to update guys, whatever is happening in Doha, Qatar. But unfortunately, I was able. So when I came into the United States, and I was like, this information might help somebody. It might reach to somebody. And somebody, when you win green card, You've changed your life. You've changed the life of your family. You've at least changed yourself. So that's why I decided to do this live session here. So I never came here maybe to look for money or anything else, but I want to share this information because I also got this information through a YouTuber, a guy called Jeremy Damaris. And I say maybe I can also do so. I can also reach a few people. Yeah. There is another new guy here, My Life. Huh? My Life as Nora. Welcome. I hope I've mentioned it well because it is one word. My Life as Nora. Tuned in from Kenya. I am sick. Sick, S-I-K-A. Is that sick of like you are ailing or what is happening? But whatever is happening, you're a silent follower. If you mean you're sick, we also have got power to command healing over you. We've been given power. So receive your healing, and if you're sick of green card, may you win. Come in the month of May. So whatever is the desire of your heart, may you receive it. And welcome, Nora, and thank you for subscribing. Many thanks for those who are joining. I know there are so many people who are silent followers, silent listeners, silent watchers. I've been also one of them. I don't like comment or do anything, but I watch a lot of stuff from people. So you are appreciated. And yes, we are in this together. I was targeting 5 people in this live. We are now 10. Nobody in my village. Let me get somebody in my village. In my village, Monyaka. If somebody is watching, comment down there and tell me if you really applied. I'll be very happy to see that there are people who applied from the remote area, because when I was in my village, I knew nothing about green card. And even when I went to Eldoret, because I shifted, I went to Eldoret, I went to Kakamega. I've lived in a few towns in Kenya. Nobody could like give me this information until I went into Doha, Qatar. And a friend of mine sent me a clip that was done by Jimmy. I think I did that video. If you've not watched that video, you can watch that video. My testament, my testimony that I gave back behind there of our own green card in Doha, Qatar. Man, Doha was tough. And my friends from Doha, where are you? Where are you, my friends from Doha? We suffered a lot together there. You know, tumechomwa na jua sana. So that's why I decided like ni wakati wa kutoka kwa jua. You know, it's hot. In Doha it's hot. Americans say that it's hot in this country during summer. And tell me if we are clear, because I see as if this thing is shaking again. Tell me if we are clear, if we are live and clear. I don't know why I see it's like right down there, and tell me, are you getting me live and clear? So this is what I was trying to say. I wanted to share this information so that even that person in my village can access this information. And if that person wins, then I have one person in my village has at least shifted to the United States, or one person from my country, or one person from Uganda, Tanzania, Ghana, Nepal, anywhere. That's my information, was to reach at least somebody who is down there so that we can be able to go together. Wesley Emmanuel Wekesa from Bungoma. Welcome, Wesley from Bungoma. Oriena wase. Olimulamu? Yeah, Ndimulamu. I have been to Bungoma. You know, Bungoma, one special thing with me and Bungoma, I lived in Bungoma for like 3 to 4 months. While I was in college in Eldoret, I went to do my internship or attachment in Bungoma, a place called Nyota FM. So Wesley, is Nyota FM still there? Tell me. I was there in 2015, and I used to live in Bungoma during my attachment. I've also been to Kakamega. I've lived in Kakamega. I've also lived in a place called Kaimosi, and I'm from Kitale, of course. So welcome, Wesley from Bungoma. Yeah, I hope you've applied, man. You never know. You will be another winner from Bungoma, and Bungoma will never be the same again. So welcome. And everybody, tell me where you are watching from. Even if you don't have anything to ask, even if you don't have any question to ask, even if you are a silent follower, just tell me where you are tuned in from. And that one will make me know that at least I have reached several people into several areas and into several locations. So ask any question. Anybody with any question, ask this question here, and I will be able to answer your question. Wesley Emmanuel tells me Nyota is still there around West FM. Yes, West FM is just next to Nyota FM. So we used like to do a lot of stuff there, and I used to go to a church. I used to go into two churches. There was an Anglican church right there opposite West FM. And there was another full gospel church in a place called, is it Kandui? Along that junction. I think it's Kandui Junction. There was a full gospel there. I used to fellowship there during my time in Bungoma. And I used to stay with the guy called Obed Wekesa. Or what was his name? But he was called Obed. We used to stay together with that guy. We used to sleep like in the floor. We put down a mattress and we sleep. The next day, I go to Nyota FM, I do what I'm doing, and then I come back. I have also another friend from there whom we used to do like internship together. He's called George Kinuthia. He's from, I don't know, I remember that name and I'll tell you, it's like towards Eldoret, a place called there, and he's a staunch follower of Nzoia Sugar. So tell me, where are you watching from? Have you applied green card? What was your experience? Did you apply it by yourself or somebody else applied it for you? If you applied in a cyber, were you given a confirmation number? Because there are so many stories with cyber people. You go to a cyber person, and first of all, let me appreciate those people working in the cyber. You people, you are doing a good job. I don't have any beef or problem with people working in the cyber, because this is one way you are also earning money. But please, if you're working in a cyber, be faithful when you're applying for people. If people applied as single, don't go there after they have win. You add other people in their cases. That's the only problem I have with cyber cafe, because many people, they do that. You apply green card and then somebody comes in and adds somebody who was not there initially. So that's the only thing that we have a problem with the cyber people. But you are doing a very commendable job. Many people want green card through those cybers. Excuse me. Wesley tells me, which full gospel church? Is it on your way to Kibabi Chwele Road? Yes. Yes, it's right there on the junction, right there on that road towards Kibabi University. That full gospel right there. I used to fellowship there. It's many years back, so I don't remember even the pastor, because I was new of the people whom we were fellowshipping there. But there was one guy from my village in Kitale. He was called Mr. Nganga. He used to fellowship there. So that's where I used to fellowship. Guys, green card application is over. So it's until next year in the month of October when we will be having another application. You people, you are not asking questions, so let's continue talking and continue experiencing many things. So Donald Trump is the new president of America after successfully beating our girl Kamala Harris with a very big margin win. You know, in Kenya we are like, during election maybe 10 million people apply or rather do a vote, but here it's 100,000. You know, 100 million plus, and that's the democracy of this nation. So many people are doing speculation, will Donald Trump end green card? That was amongst what he was saying in the speech during his campaign, and he was like, I'm going to remove this thing, but I want to assure you, green card is here to stay. We will be back here next year in the same month, preaching the same gospel and asking people to apply for green card. So there is no way the green card is here to stay. Green card is not going anywhere. So remember to check your result in the month of May. I'll be here to give you the date when application will be done again. But when the results will be out. But the results will be out in the month of May. That's when we are going to get these results. So keep that confirmation number well. Do not misplace that confirmation number. Make sure you kept your confirmation number because you will need that confirmation number come the month of May, when we will be checking the green card results. And the process was very smooth. Many people applied. If you are single, you'll have to stick to that even when you win, unless you are planning to marry before the results are out. Jackson Salman from Tanzania. Jackson says, welcome Jackson, and I appreciate a lot. I have got many friends from Tanzania. Tanzania is in East Africa, so East Africa is one thing. So you are welcome, and you have a question like kaka, nashukuru sana kwa video zako kuhusu green card. I applied myself after watching your videos. Naamini matokeo yatakuwa vizuri. Asante kwa taarifa unazotupa. Information is power. Wow. Thank you Jackson. Asante kwa kutupa Kiswahili sanifu, kusanifisha Kiswahili chetu hapa. Maana nasema kaka na shukuru. I like Tanzania Swahili. It's like a good one. So karibu sana Jackson. Ninakutakia kila laheri, na kwa sababu ulipokea ujumbe huu kutoka kwangu, ukishinda itakuwa ni furaha yangu kujua ya kwamba niliweza kuelezea watu kadhaa na wewe ukawa mshindi. Kwa hivyo tuweke Mungu mbele, yeye ndiye ambaye anatufanya kuwa washindi, na ninajua ya kwamba matokeo yatakwenda vizuri. So endelea kuchapa shughuli zako, endelea kusubscribe hapa. Usha subscribe, wewe ni member, nimekuona kwa comments pale, na asante sana na shukuru kwa sababu ya kuwa hapa. So wacha tungoje matokeo. Matokeo yanatokea mwezi wa 5 mwaka 2025, mwaka kesho ndio tunapata matokeo, alafu baadaye tutakuwa tukiendelea. Lakini haimaanishi ya kwamba you people now you want to go away because we've finished this process of green card. No, I will be doing other videos. So tell me what you want to know about America, or what you want us to speak about. Just tell us what you want us to speak about in our next videos, because I'm not going to close this channel. Information is power, and most people are getting this information through social media accounts, social media platform. YouTube is one of them. And please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, make sure you've subscribed. The channel name is Jenga Diaspora Media. We are growing with time, you know. even a baby, when a baby is born, it takes time for that baby to grow. So we are growing with time. So tell me what you want us to speak in many videos that we are going to make, because we are not going to stop, because this one is a good thing to do. So Wesley Emmanuel, karibu sana Wesley, unasema hebu tueleze kiasi hii story ya case numbers. I think nilijibu hilo swali, unless maybe kwa wale ambao wanaingia case number, ukishashinda green card utaweza kupewa namba ambayo inaitwa case number baada ya wewe kushinda green card. Hii case number itakusaidia wakati ambapo unaenda kujaza form fulani hapo ambayo utajaza inaitwa DS260. So case number, kuna ile inaitwa low case number and high case number. Watu ambao wanafaa kupewa visa ama application yenye tumefanya juzi, visa ambazo ziko ni visa takriban 55,000, 55,000 slots are available. So this means if you will get a high case number, the chances are you will either be able to get interviewed or not. But I was personally a high case number. I was case number 58,000, and they only needed 55,000. But some people ask, why is it that they have so many people that are being selected and yet the visas available are 55? This is because there will be holes that will be created in there. Somebody applied for this green card and they won't go to check for green card result, and they have one. So that slot will be taken and given to somebody else. That's why they have higher number of people selected than the number of people, than the number of visa available. So what I normally advise people, get things right. Make sure you have the passport with you. Make sure you are looking for yourself a host. That one will be another headache if you don't have a host. You're looking for yourself a host because you will need the host address to fill that form. Okay? So what you do, you will be given that case number. But it doesn't matter whether you are high or low case number, you will get interviewed. You will get this visa. There is no way you got to win for green card, and again you say that you won't be interviewed because of your case number. No, you will get interviewed. So there are people with low case number, like from case number 1, it runs from case number 1 sometimes up to 100,000. So it depends with which case number you are, but from case number 1 maybe to 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, that's low case number. But whether you will be in a high case number or low case number, make sure you have filled that DS60 as early as possible. Caroline Gugi says, interview uliitwa lini? So I won green card in the month of May. That is May 2020. I applied green card in the month of October. It was October 12th. October 12th. That is in 2020. Results came out in May 5, but I was not able to check immediately. So I checked at around May 6, and I found myself I had one green card. So this is a very good question, because you people, if you win green card, you need to have a lot of patience. A lot. And I mean a lot of patience, because things might not happen as you think, as fast as you think. So with my high case number, I was almost being locked out. So that's why I'm telling you, you will pray. When you win green card, even if you don't pray, you will pray. Because this is a chance to go to America, and you are a few steps to that great country of America. And now here, you are waiting for interview. So from the month of May, I waited for an interview letter, and that's what we call second notification letter. After you have entered that DS260, you submit it immediately, and then you wait for what we call 2NL, that is interview letter. So from the month of May, I got my interview slot in the month of August 2022. That is 1 year and how many months? And like 5 or I don't know, whatever months. That's when I was called for an interview. And one thing you need to remember, if you win green card, let's say you have one green card for 2026, results will be out in the month of May. So processing of this green card, or the first people to be called for interview, they will start calling people for interview in the month of October 2025. Are you together up to there? I'm trying to go slowly. So from October, the interview will end the next year, 2026, in the month of September 31st, or I don't know, September 30th. I don't know how many days September is having. If it's having September 30th, that's when the interview will be like the end of interview. If you will not be have interviewed by then, if you won't be having your visa by then that green card will be done. That slot will be done. That's what I'm telling you. You will need to pray a lot. For me, I got my interview slot on the month of in the month of August. That is when I got the letter. August 3rd. Okay, so I was interviewed in September 11th. That's when I got interviewed. It was as serious as that. I was almost missing this slot, but God is faithful, because He wanted me to come here so that you can come here also. You can get this information. So that was the experience. From the month of May, I won, and I got interviewed on, is it September? Yeah, September 11th. That's when I got that interview. And the reason as to why this one delayed is because Nairobi Embassy was slow to scheduling interviews. But I want to commend Nairobi interview for the green card winners of 2023. I have a guy who is here right now. I will do an interview with him. He was case number 60, I think 61, 62 case number. But he is right here in the United States. So Nairobi Embassy, congratulations. You are doing a great job in the DV 2023. Imagine somebody with a case number of 63, and we are in the month of October, or rather November. He's already here. He has already won green card and he's here. So that was a very good one. And he got his interview slot early. I was trying to say that I was living in Doha, Qatar, and you are able like to while you are filling your DS to 60 after winning, you can determine where you want your interview to be done. So I was in Doha, Qatar. My family was back in home. There was no way I could schedule for my interview in Doha, Qatar. So I had to schedule my interview back in Nairobi. But man, it was not easy, because by then Nairobi was very slow and we were almost changing again. I was almost taking it back to Doha, Qatar. But by then I had already resigned from working in Doha, Qatar, and I was back in Kenya. And another thing I want to tell you, I will do a video about this, but the best thing that I have remembered now, make sure if you're working, continue with your own things even after winning. Don't go and quit whatever you are doing. I did that. I quitted job in Doha, Qatar, but I was to quit. In either way, I was like to quit my job, and I was ready to go back home. I had stayed there for like 4.5 years to 5 years. And I had to go back home because I had a family to look after. So I was resigning knowing very well that I'm going back into Kenya. But if you're working, make sure the moment you are resigning into that slot, you have got your visa in your hand and you're ready to go. And in some instances, if you're not supposed to resign, you just take a leave of like 1 month or 2 months and then come here. And when you are here, you can write a letter and tell them, I will not be coming back again, because anything can happen and you will need that work. You will need that job. You will need that business. I was staying in Kakamega by then. And you see, I told you my interview took a very long time to happen. So what happened? I quitted my job in the month of April 2022. And I got interview slot in the month of September the same year. So within the few months that were there, I didn't have a job, but I couldn't stay at home. I started doing something. I'll be doing that video here later. So please, even if you win green card, don't quit whatever you are doing. Quit whatever you are doing once you are here or once you have your visa with you. So the end of green card 2026 was today. So we have had our time here, 1 good month. And I'm very happy for the overwhelming support that you people have given us. Within that 1 month, we are almost 1,300 subscribers. Yes, from 72 subscribers. That was a very good thing. So I hope Carol Ngugi have answered your question. Interview niliitwa September 11, but nilipata letter ya interview on August 3rd. So that's what happened. Tutakaa hapa tutazidi kujuzana. Once you get that interview letter, what are you supposed to do? I'll be here to tell you all those things. So that's what I'm telling you. You don't have any reason to stop following Jenga Diaspora Media, because if you don't follow, then I won't be here to do this. But at least my target today was to have 10 people in this live session, first live session. And shout out to you all for being the first members of this live session. I've never done any live session, and I wanted to do it in between there, but always God's time is the best. So this was the best time, because I wanted to come here when everybody has applied for green card and when everybody is like ready to go and wait for the results come next year, May. It's only 6 months time. That time will be very fast. You won't even believe it. It will be very fast to come here. Esther Buliaba. Welcome, Esther. Nice to have you here. And your question is, what will happen to the speed of interview dates since Trump won? I beg your pardon. And he is not into immigration. Thank you, Esther. That's a very good question. And I like when people are asking good question. This is a very good question. You see, like, Trump is already in power. Trump said he will like end green card. Trump has said like he's going to take back people who are in America illegally. By the way, there are people who are here illegally, and that's what he's saying. He wants to take them back. And that's why I'm telling you, once you come here with green card, you are legally in the United States. But there are people who come here with the visit visa and they don't go back to their countries. So what happens? Whatever happens there is that they sneak in here, and it is very hard for them to survive in the United States if you don't have papers. I've had so many people telling me, why don't you invite there with a visit visa? Yes, I will invite you. You come here. What are you coming to do? I have seen people who have suffered here. Some people have never gone back home for 20, 15, and even 25 years. Why? They don't have papers. And once they go to the airport, they are going home, they will be banned from coming back to the United States because they've been here illegally. So I want to answer your question, Esther, and say that those people who have applied for green card in this year, if you happen to win, there will be nothing that will change, because this program is a legal program. So Trump won't be able to stop people from coming there because of green card. If he will stop green card in future, then that will affect people who will apply it in future. But get my words, green card is here to stay. So for the 2026 and 2025 people who are coming now, they won't be affected at any way with the Trump policies and anything that he will come to do here. Remember, even if he will have to enact policies, it's true he has got the majority of people in both houses. He won fairly and squarely, but it will take time for him to change the green card and the immigration issue. It is something that will need to go to the court. They will battle on there until now they like green card fates will be known. But for now, green card is very safe. The speed will be very fast. In fact, for the next year, it will be very fast. There is no way God brought me here to tell you about green card 2026 for the first time, and then you say that there will be no issue. We need to believe. Yeah, this is where faith comes. You see? And faith comes by hearing, and by hearing the word of God. And this is the word of God. And somebody say amen. Man, let me see what time is it. Okay, we still have some minutes to do these things. Christine Chemonges, we're gonna win. Yes, we're gonna win. We are going to win. We're going to win this thing. And I have 2,000 followers from YouTube and other platforms. If I get 100, may you be one of them. If I get 200, may you be one of them. Remember, I'll check the statistics, how many people were selected last year, but there has always been 3,000 plus selectees from Kenya. Yes, so you don't have to worry about that, Christine. Let's cross our fingers and let's wait and see what will be the outcome. Margaret Munga, thank you so much for sacrificing your time to share such critical information. We appreciate. Margaret Munga, yeah, at least I've got somebody from my village and my classmate and my biology teacher. I hope it is you and my neighbor also. So thank you, Margaret Munga, and thank you. I beg your pardon. Yes, I was appreciating Margaret Munga. Margaret Munga, she sails from my village. She was my classmate from Form 1 to Form 4, and she was also my maths teacher, whatever, biology. And thank you, Margaret Munga, for you've been consistent. You've been asking questions, and there is one question you asked me, I have not answered you. So I'll bring down the breakdown of the money you will need after winning green card. So guys, after winning green card, you will need a lot of money. So you need to keep things moving. You will need a lot of money to process your green card. And I don't want you to miss this chance because you don't have money. So whatever you are doing, and that's why I say don't quit your job even after winning green card. Go ahead doing that green card. Even if your job doesn't require you to quit, don't quit. We kuja tu ufike huku wasikienge ulikuja huku. There is a guy I will interview here shortly. He was working as a public health officer in Kajiado and along those places. So he never quitted his work. He came to quit a few weeks ago while in the United States, because we also prepare for the worst. So we are all believers. We know God will help us, but sometimes there are things which happen. Okay, there are things which happen that are not in a good way. So Margaret Munga, thank you, and I wish you to like win this thing. Yeah, I want you to win so that you can come here. And in my village, there is only one person I know from my village. You know, from Munyaka village, only one person I know. A very good friend of ours. She lives in Arizona, and I know she's also here. So Christine Chamonges, amen. Caroline Gogi, marriage certificate in lazima mtu certify akiwin ama. No, it's not a must. Nowadays they don't, but things can change. Okay, during our year they changed. You were to satisfy your marriage certificate, but during now from 2022, 2023, 2024, there has been nothing like that. So keep on following and keep on here so that we can do these things. Esther Buliaba, are you a pastor? Of course, yes. I was working in a church, and I've been brought up from a church since when I was young. I've preached in school, I've preached in churches, and I've preached everywhere. So the word of God dwells in me. I'm not a pastor, I don't have that title, yes, but I'm a servant of God, and whatever I'm doing here is service. So I hope I've answered your question. Esther Buliaba, share how much one needs in total to facilitate the whole process of immigration. I'll share that. I'll do a video about that. I've already said. My life as Nora, which state do you stay? I stay in a state that was one of the states that was a determinant as to whether Trump or Kamala will win the election. And this was Pennsylvania. I stay in the village. I'll try to show you this place. And if you are watching my videos there, I'm trying to show you, like when I'm doing video, I try to focus sometimes in the roads and everything so that you can see. I live in a state called Pennsylvania. It's like a village place, but it is a good place to start life. When you are going to America, there are some states which are very expensive, and there are some cities which are very expensive for you to live in. So we'll be seeing that one later. So I'll be talking about how much you will need after you've won, like later. It's an amount of money, so you need to go and look for money. Don't quit that job even after winning. Go look for money, because this process is a process that is costly. My life as Nora, thank you for the encouragement. Thank you also for being here to encourage me. I have another question here from Mbayine K. David. Which day did you apply for the green card? I applied on, I think it was on a Wednesday. It was day 12. It was day 12 of October 12, 2020. I don't remember the day, but I think it was Wednesday. But I remember the dates. It was October 12th or October 12th, depending with your English teacher. So the day when you apply green card, again, I want to say here, it doesn't matter. But I did a video how to increase your chances. If you applied in the first day, if you applied in the second day, if you applied in the midday, if you applied in the last day like today, if it was time to win, you will win, no matter what. But you know, you have to trick. You have, even in mathematics, you have to use different formulas. You know, like that was specifically for people who've applied for a long time. Because there are people who've applied even, I have a friend of mine in Doha, Qatar. We have been there with him. He has applied for 10 years. He's never won. This is a lottery. You need to know that. But even if it is a lottery, you need to have faith that you will get this thing. when time comes, and the time is now. So I did application in the month of October 12th, and I won. So whichever day you applied, you will win. So the thing that I was trying to say in that video is that we did a research or a statistics. We said we were like 300 people in that group, and we came and said, hey guys, let's see, when did you apply your green card? And we wanted to see which date or which period had got many people selected as winners. So we saw that those people who applied the last dates and the last days were many, and then followed by those who applied during the first days, and then the rest were there. Like for me, it was not the first days, it was like the midday, because application in our year began in October 5th, and I applied in October 12th. So that was like mid, or rather almost there. So that was the statistics, and that's what I was trying to like explain to you people, how that thing normally happen. So to those silent followers, don't only be silent, please make sure you're subscribing to this YouTube channel, and we want to grow together. And I appreciate a lot. Within that 1 month, we were at 72 subscribers when we began this green card message, and right now we are almost 1500, and that's why I'm appreciating everybody, and I'm saying just subscribe to this channel, share this channel, bring new ideas, and let's grow together, and let's see how many people will be selected as winners. So application is already over for 2026. We will be back here to see the results during the results day. I will be live here, and we will be checking it live, and I'll be coming live once a while, or once I have got time to come live, I'll be coming live so that we can try to sharpen up and see. But I want to tell you also, I will also be telling you the hard part of living in America. The hard parts of living in America. It's not like a walk in the park. You see, I'm 2 years now in America, and I'm like a new person here. One thing you need to know, if you had a good job in Kenya, you are coming here to start afresh. Are you ready for that? Of course you'll say yes, because when it comes to relocate to America, who doesn't want to relocate to America? But the greatest advantage of relocating to America is that here there are a lot of opportunities. Oh my, a lot of them. You want to become a doctor with a D minus, with an E in KCSE, you will become. Isn't that an advantage? You want to join army, maybe your aim is to join the army. You can join the army after being here in the United States for only 3 months. Once you come with green card and you want to join the army, you will have to stay here for a few months and then join the army immediately, and you will be serving in the army. Back in my country, you have to like bribe to get into the army. Another thing also, driving here in America is not an issue. You will need to drive. You'll have to drive. It's a must. We don't have borders here. We don't have like public transport. The only public transport that is here is trains. And remember, trains can't take you to a place of work. And also buses. And buses can't take you to your places of work. So you need to have a car. So owning a car in America is not a luxury. It's not like in Kenya, when you have a car, it's a luxury. No, here in America, it's not a luxury. Here in America, it is a requirement. It is a must. There will be no one to take you to your place of work. You will need to have a car. So I'll be here to tell you some of the challenges towards America, towards like living in America. One thing I've told you, if you're doing a good job in Kenya, an office job, you're coming to start afresh. Are you ready for that? You are a nurse in Kenya, you won't come and work as a nurse in America. You'll have to go back to school So it takes a very short period of time. So when you come into America and you get somebody to host you, don't come and start fighting with the host. Do that job that you will find fast. I will do a video here of my first job. Yes, I worked in a factory for a few months. So when you come to America, begin with those jobs. Some of you will be caregivers. Go do that job. It will, as long as you have got your first car, immediately you get your car like this, you can change jobs. You can change jobs as many times as you want. And another advantage of America, unlike where I was working in Doha, Qatar, I was supposed to work for 2 years and I could not change that job. If I change that job, they send me back home. So in 2 years, you are just with one employer. But in America, if I don't feel I don't want to come to this work tomorrow, I'll just look for another work and shift and go and work. So once you come here to America, don't start arguing or fighting with somebody who have hosted you, because the job that is available for you at first is not the job that you want to do. Or if you're working in the office, now you think you'll come to get office work here. No, you are here to start, but it's just for a few months. The first 3 months. Once you get that, you'll be able to go and do whatever you want to do. Esther Bulia by saying, is it easy to find a job after reaching America? Very easy. Very easy. The only thing that you do once you reach here, there is something that is called social security number. You will have to wait for that social security number for 1 week. Once that social security number is here, you can go work in the second week. So it's very easy. I'll do a video here and you people remind me. If I say I'll do and you don't remind me here, I'll not do. I'll be going like to several places and showing you vacancies everywhere. They are hiring here. They are hiring everywhere. Whenever you go to the roads, we are hiring. Whenever you go to the other street, we are hiring. So getting a job is very fast here in America. But I want to repeat again, once you land here in America, forget about all your status that you had back in home, especially if you are a man. Once you reach JKIA and you board that aeroplane, please, you will need to shed some ego and some pride that you used to have in Kenya, especially if you are in a man. And I'm saying this humbly to you men. Once you land into the United States, you will need to be very careful, because America punishes men. I don't want to go into detail because I'm a man and I'm here, but you need to be disciplined, right from your family, right from your place of work. You know, don't come here and start impregnating people. Where kazi yako ni kupanda mbegu huku, my friend. You will be working and all that money will be going towards taking care of those children. How many chicks? What do you call a young one of a human being? Those children, those chicks. So that's why I'm saying, as a man, ukifika tu JKIA, weka ego yako chini and be a man. Once you are in trouble with the law here, and now this is general, whether you are a man or a woman, anytime you find yourself in trouble here, there is what we call your history. Everybody has got your history. Wherever you will be going to look for a job, if you have a bad history, you won't be able to get a job once you have a bad history. You know, like, let me speak in Swahili. Those who don't understand Swahili, just a minute, I explain this and I'll be back into English, because I have people from Ghana here. I have people from all over. So that's why I'm restricting myself from like speaking Swahili, but I'll be doing video in Swahili also. I'm trying to say, if like I'm employed right now here, and by one way or the other, my history is bad, like I did maybe fight outside there, that one renders my history to be bad. Even when I'm driving, I meet traffic police. There is something they say, a ticket. They will give you what we call a ticket. Here it's not like Kenya, when you meet a traffic, you give him like 50 shillings and then you are gone. No, here if it is a stop sign, you have to stop. You have to obey traffic rules. If you're given those tickets, it will affect your life here in America. I don't want to go into detail, but I'll come up here to explain about that. Thank you for the good work, bro. We appreciate you. Thomas Nginga. Thank you, Thomas, and I appreciate a lot also for your feedback, and thank you for being here. This is our live, it's our first live. It's our first live. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I just decided to come here, and I was supposed to be at work at this particular time, but I came here just to say thank you for everybody who've been like sharing this information, and everybody who've been subscribing into this YouTube channel, into Facebook accounts. Go there, follow, and that's how we grow, because information is power. Wesley Emmanuel, eti chicks, si watoto wa binadamu wanaitwa hivyo. Yeah, that's by the way. Yeah, Mwangi Ndirango Jenga, you are doing a great work. Many thanks, Mwangi. I hope you've applied, and thank you for appreciating this. You're also doing a good work. Just coming here and sacrificing that Wi-Fi and that data, it shows this is a good thing. Dennis Pezai, thank you, sir, from Zimbabwe. Lilongwe. Is it the capital city of Zimbabwe? Where is Lilongwe? I think Lilongwe is from the Zimbabwe. Tell me, Dennis. Yeah, Zimbabwe and Zambia. It's confusing me. But Zimbabwe, we have got so many people from Zimbabwe in the United States, and welcome. I hope you did apply for your green card. Let's wait for the results. Come next month, May. I want to end this live session, and this was just a tester. Tulikuwa tunajaribu mitambo, you know, we were trying mitambo so that we can see if it is working. If we can be coming here once in a while and do this live, why not? Why not? We will be coming here and we will be doing some live sessions when time allows us. When time allows us. Harare is the capital city of Zimbabwe. Oh, Harare. We have got also Harare, Mozambique, or something like that. Yeah, Lilongwe, I think it is in Zambia or that. Yes, Harare. We used to hear of your country when this old man was there. Your former president. So the one funny thing with America, you'll find people along Africa. Everybody from Africa is here, and Africa is one. We want to make Africa one. Thank you, Jenga, for the information. God bless you. I don't know who sent that message because I can't see the name. Thank you very much, my anonymous subscriber and follower. I appreciate a lot. God bless you also. May God see you through in all that you do. Yeah, guys, I want to end this live session because right now it's 1 p.m. here in America, and in Kenya I think it's now 9 p.m. Yeah, I think so, 9 p.m. and I want to end this session so that I can allow you people to go sleep and prepare for tomorrow. I now see you, Masharia. Thank you. You are doing a good work. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming in here and for tuning in to be here. Caroline Ngugi, my friend won DV 2025, though ni high case number, na had history with TB in 2019. Ikienda na proof of treatment card IOM, utaendaje? We mazee, ashaenda IOM bado. If you have got like you have a history with the TB, you need to treat that history once you want green card, because it can hinder you from getting your visa, because once they find that you had TB, they will give you like 6 months to go and treat that TB. But let's say you've got your visa, you go to the to the medical like in the month of August. 6 months after, green card process will be like over and there will be no visas to be issued. So if akienda kwa IOM before, wata assess na watamwambia atreat your TB kwanza and then aende ndio wamweze kumapprove. I'm very sorry for that, but let's pray for him that all will be well. Ameenda interview ama bado? Let me know. Amepata interview slot? Let me know. Dennis Pezai, I applied for DV lottery. Nurses in demand in USA. Oh my God, nurses in USA, they are hotcakes here. Guys, my my phone is dying and I didn't carry a charger. I didn't expect like I'll go live today. It was just something that came in me and I decided to go live. Hello. Yeah, I decided to go live today. So I'm running out of power, but I have another phone here. I can switch off to this other phone, but I think it's good time to end this session. So I applied for DV lottery. Nurses in demand in USA. Dennis, they are in demand. If you win green card and your nursing is your passion, you will get that job. Once you come to America, you will have to go back to school, but it's very easy, very easy. So yes, they are in demand. Caroline Ngugi says bado, but anashtuka ita show marks. Let's hope for the best. Let's pray for your friend, and we are believing that things gonna be well. Na alimaliza treatment successfully na akona the proof. Yeah, that one gonna help. Good. If you know you have got TB or somebody has got TB, even if you had TB before, make sure you are going to treat that TB once you find you have one green card, because kuna kitu wanaitaga there is a scar or a mark that remains. So make sure you have treated it. Once you have treated and you have proof for that, then things gonna be fine. Dennis Pezai, I have your second name has got a silent D, so I hope I'm pronouncing it well. It has a silent D, so is it Pezai or Pedizai? I have a bachelor degree in nursing science and science already. Man, I'm telling you, one thing I want to tell you, once you come here, you won't be able like to use your degree or your diploma immediately. But once you apply for a nursing school, they will be able to transfer your points from Kenya, and then they will transfer your point, and you will find if you have a master's or a bachelor's degree, you will be able like to do something very big here in the United States once you come here. Men, win green card and come here. Dennis, that's a very good field. Caroline, hiyo treatment aende wapi na IOM hawatakubali kaa bado hana interview date? Oh my goodness. Caro, wacha tu angoje interview date aende, and then no, akienda saizi it's late, you know, it's late for now. So wacha tu angoje, and then aende wakati ya medical. Akienda medical hivyo watamwambia ni hivyo itakuwa, hawezi akabadilisha anything. So guys, let's try to know that there are some things we can change. For those who don't understand the question that Caroline is asking, she says her friend had TB, and TB, once you have TB, you must get treatment in order for you to get a visa, and that treatment they'll give you is a treatment which will take like 6 months, you know. So let's just, there are things we can change, and this is one of them. Let your friend wait for the like interview letter, second notification letter, and then she will go. Once she will go for that, they know what they will tell them. And again, there is no shortcut to come to America. You must undergo all those stages. If you happen to win green card next year, you will have to wait until 2026 to come to America. It's a 2 years affair. So there is no shortcut. You don't have to be excited. You don't have to like be overwhelmed. Just apply and continue doing your own things. I applied. I continue working in Doha, Qatar. And after coming from Doha, Qatar into Kenya, I had no job. I had to go back to the streets to do hawking. I'm a hawker. Those in Kakamega, they know. I'm a senior hawker in Kakamega town. I used to hawk because I needed the money to process for my green card, and I didn't have a job. And the little money that I had from Doha, Qatar was not enough. So I had to go back to the streets and start doing hawking. So even if I go back to Kenya now, I won't sleep hungry. I know what to do. I'm a real hustler. And I know everybody in Kenya is hustling. May God bless your hustle. May God bless whatever you are doing. May you be a winner. Come next year for the DV lottery. God bless you all. I'm taking the last question and then I'll be done. I'm taking the last question. So Caroline Gugi, let's pray for your friend. There is nothing we can change. IOM will be the final determinant. But I know that's like a concern. So tell your friend not to worry. If it goes well, God is still in the throne. If it goes however it will go, God is still on the throne. Once a winner, forever a winner. So we can't change anything, but only what we can do is we pray for your friend. God can even cause instant healing right now. Who knows? There is nothing that God can do. He's able to do. He's able to do it. Yes. I end this session. At least I had 14 people watching. That's so good. And that one satisfies me. It's good. I want to take 1 or 2 questions and then we will be done. Dennis Pezai, is it possible to study medicine in USA with a green card? Anything you want to do in America, you can become. Anything. Obama was an immigrant. His parents were immigrants from elsewhere. He became a president. Kamala Harris is an immigrant born from immigrant families. You can become anything you want. That's now the only advantage with America. Life is not good here, it is in Kenya. Kenya life is good, or in Africa or elsewhere. Here there is no social life, but there are opportunities. But back at home, we don't have opportunities. What do? We just pray for this opportunity, and then we go build ourselves back at home. So Dennis, in America, whatever you want to become, you will become, but with the time. And it will take your zeal, it will take your effort to become whatever you want to become. Many thanks. This was our first live session and it has gone very well. And I want to appreciate you all. Faisal, Sebandike, Billy Graham, Evan Sling, Muyanja, Medi, Kelvin Juguna, Caroline Gugi. Thank you very much for joining here. My life as Nora, Thank you very much. Thank you, Wesley Emmanuel, my guy from Bungoma. Yeah, I lived in Bungoma. Thank you, Jackson Selman from Tanzania. It has been awesome having you. Thank you, Esther Buliaba. It has been nice having you. My good friend, Margaret Munga. Nice seeing you here. Christian Chemonges. Thank you very much for tuning in. Mbayine K. David, thank you. And Thomas Njenga, thank you very much. I have a friend called Thomas Njenga. Hope you are the one from my village, Munyaka. Yes, Thomas Njenga. God bless you. Mwangi Ndirango, Dennis Pezai, Masharia, thank you. Caroline already said that. Who else? Thank you very much. Is studying free there? No, it's not free, but you will have like you will have to you can get loans easily. But if you want to work as an assistant nurse, there are some like companies which offer free free courses or free training. But after you get that job, you will have like to work for them for several years. Same to nursing. You go into a place like the job that I'm working now. If I want to go to school, they will pay for me, but I have to stay here for 2 years. And me, I don't want that. I don't want to become a slave. So if you don't want that, then you'll have to get loans. Loans are available, and then you pay as you continue studying. Mashari, I am an electrician. My profession jobs available. Ooh, electrician. By the way, let me tell you, electrician, plumbers, people working as carpenters, constructions. Those if you have any field with that, don't even come here to do nursing or anything. Come here and know how you will start your own company with those kind of job. Electricians here, they earn money, man. Just to come into your house, you tell me I've come, my bulb is not working. You will have to come and tell me, just to come there and to assess, to come and to assess whether there is anything bad or not. I'll have to pay you like a lot of money. So let's win green card, and once you come here, you will know. The only thing I told you about America is opportunities. This was my first live, and so far so good. It has been nice having you people, and I'm ending this I'm ending this live in a few minutes time, so that I'm able like to do the rest of the things that I need to do. So that is our America here for those who have been like had a chance to join this live session. So this is how American houses looks like, and I'm waiting you to come here and own a house in America. And it